I feel compelled to share this program, how to eat. I mean, it sounds silly, how to eat, but it works. And it's so liberating because we're so hung up on the way we look and listening to society and what the scale says.
At 300 pounds, you worry about what everybody else is thinking about you. I don't care what people think now. I don't care if they think I'm too heavy to ride a bike. It doesn't matter to me. I enjoy riding that bike, and I'm going to continue doing it.
Health at every size. You can be healthy and you don't have to be a beanpole. And so my goal is not to be a beanpole anymore.
It's a model that theoretically holds together and is evidence-based. And what has been discovered is that there are 4 components. The first one is positive attitudes about food and eating. The second one is the ability to learn to like new foods. The third one is the ability to trust messages from your body to guide your eating. And the fourth aspect is the ability to make eating a priority. What we work on with the How to Eat program is we make eating a priority in terms of the structure, and then we invite people to listen to their bodies and give them the means for being very mindful and how to pay attention.
I crave vegetables now. I love fruit, so instead of a dessert, I'll actually want the fruit instead. And that is an aha moment.
Aha moments for me, giving me permission to eat anything I wanted, paying attention to how that made me feel and how I enjoyed what I was eating without overeating that. Not trying to fill myself up with things that were better for me.
We pay attention to both hunger and appetite. You know, when I am hungry and when there's something in particular that I want. And everything is on the table, and then we explore. What we find out is that when we start there, the other 2 fall into place. Because most people come into the program with negative attitudes about food and eating.
I binged. I've even had an eating disorder in my lifetime of the bulimia. Food has been my enemy for the 40 years. I gave in to my cravings all the time, never tried to stop and figure out what's going on emotionally, what can I do besides eat. So food has been my enemy for a long time.
When I went into the class, I told her, I feel like I'm constantly thinking about food. Why am I constantly thinking about food? My fear is I'm going to gain the weight back. Do I think any less about food now? I think about food a lot, but I think about food for the right reasons. I know that I have to have the nutrition. I've got a meal planned for lunch and for dinner.
We build a framework which is based on a structure of having regular meals, snacks if you need them in between, so that you are hungry but not too hungry when you are ready to eat, slowing down, getting rid of outside distractions so that you can pay attention and actually hear what your body is signaling you. And then within that structure, give permission to engage the pleasure of eating.
You know, eating what you want, pay attention, do some kind of movement. I mean, it's all those simple practices that actually finally sinks into your head. It just takes a lot of self-talk and just changing those thoughts in your head.
By the end of the program, they like to eat, and by golly, they're proud that they like to eat, because eating is one of life's great pleasures, and now it's one of their great pleasures.